Come on, Scout. We need to get back to Crispin's place. You know, where they got the guns. Yeah, nor we should at least wait until the police clear the scene. Robot. Oh, aye. What an interesting robot friend you've got there. I definitely didn't have a robot like that I turned into a weapon. No, I am Scout. He doesn't seem to be working quite right. You aren't as vicious as you were when you gave me this scar. Let me take a look. Turn around for a second. Wait, what are you doing? I'm fixing him. How's that? I've re-given you your assault mode. Much better. Good. It's only temporary, though. You'll need to get patched up properly. Thank you, mister. Call me Jack, which is definitely an evil name. I have a lot of questions. Like, how'd you get that scar? Did it involve getting shot at by a robot? My apologies. I should have introduced myself. So, who are you? My name is Jack Larson. I'm the CEO of Leith Security. Wait, Leth, the river Leth. Leth, wait, I've heard that name before. Leth Security is the company that Frank Purcell Tully worked for. It's regrettable that Leth is associated with such a nasty business, but I'm hoping to straighten things out. What are you doing here at the station? Yeah, I'm afraid I can't disclose that to uninvolved third parties. I hope you understand. Is it because Ryan says he hired Leth to intimidate Blake Patterson? Yeah, I guess you're not quite as uninvolved as I thought. Yes, I'm challenging Mr. Blackstock's false allegations. I see you're familiar with my wayward ex-husband. Your ex-husband? How interesting. I had no idea. So, what's your defense? Is Ryan lying about hiring Frank through Leth? Yes and no. He did hire one of our operatives to surveil Mr. Patterson, but that's where our involvement ends. The intimidation and the unfortunate death of Mr. Patterson was nothing to do with us. We never agreed to such a request. I see, that's very convenient. The truth sometimes is. How do you know so much about Scout? I definitely didn't install an assault mode in him. What? I don't. Not specifically, at least. I used to work at a company that was involved with robotics, but then they had a horrible accident involving a robot that was given assault mode. Definitely not by me. It's lucky you were here, I guess. But what do you mean about the repair being temporary? I don't have any tools here, so it was just a quick fix. If you'd let me take Scout back to my office, I could. Now's not a good time, and I don't know if I trust you. Now my pager's beeping, so I must go. Oh, so you need to go. I need to go. I'm running late for my meeting. But the office stands if you change your mind. Here, take this. I've trapped you in my pick cross. No, he trapped me in his pick cross. There we go. I did all that to get a business. Yep, see, it's a business card. Wow, that's a fancy business card. Took me forever to pick across that. If Scout exhibits any more strange behavior, give me a call. Day or night, I'll get him fixed up. Okay, goodbye. Honor, I am unsure what to make of him. Me too, Scout, me too. I'm afraid he might install an assault mode on you. Oh, I completely forgot. You said you remembered something new and then got shot? Did you want to tell me about it while our detective friend's probably in the midst of a shootout? It can wait. Really? Okay, if you're sure. We should go back to Detective Cross. The situation at Chris Ben's apartment is most likely under control by now. You're right. We can talk about your new memories later. Let's go! Hope Crispin didn't get shot. How can I tell her that I am a murderer? Alright, and that's where I'm gonna call it tonight. I'm gonna do a quick save, and thank you all for coming. Save. Oh my goodness. If any developers ever watch this, this has been a bug. Oh no! Oh no! What? Oh gosh, I'm trapped! Hopefully my game saved, as I am now trapped in a, perpetual, just yes or no menu that's blank. Please help. I'm gonna call it here then. Hope you all have a great rest of the night. Hopefully I can get out of this. I broke the game. Yup. Hope you have a great rest of the night. Alright, so we're probably gonna head on down to Crispin's. Okay, Honor. It appears the area is safe. Detective Cross, you are okay. That was a close one, huh? Close one. Close one? Do you have any idea the amount of danger you were in? This is exactly what I've been trying to avoid. And you did a terrible job at it, Detective Cross. No, I'm not done. You're going to listen to me for once. He's in charge. You and that can opener have ignored my instructions time and time again. You're so certain that you know best, aren't you? Or in fact, horribly wrong. You've got talent, Honor. I recognize that back when we first met, and it scared the hell out of me. I tried to make you reconsider, but you're too stubborn. So I figured maybe on this case I could at least teach you some proper procedure. You know how many crimes you've committed? So many. I bet you don't even know what a warrant is, Honor. Do you? But I don't have to be bound by procedure. That's vigilantism, which has some problems. Crispin was a potential danger, so I took action. I used to think that way too. Right up until I watched your dad bleed to death in front of me. Rough, pulling out the dad card. What? Joshua was hot-headed too, just like you. And I was desperate to prove myself, whatever it took. A deadly combination. Started out as a routine traffic stop. The guy ran. We chased after him, cornered him in an alley. It was a dead end. Couldn't see a damn thing. Should have stayed put and called for backup. But like you said, the guy was dangerous, so we took action, and he's got a knife! Well, you know what happened. No, I kinda don't. I mean, he died. Don't know much more than that. When Crispin started shooting today, it was like seeing Joshua die all over again. I'm sorry, Detective. Thanks for giving me my dad's backstory, but I'm not my dad. That's not my backstory. I didn't get shot in an alley. And now you've convinced me to become Batman. But like half of Batman, because I still have my mom. No, you're not. You're also belligerent, which I think you get from your mother. How dare you think I get anything from my mother? I had to learn these lessons the hard way. I'm yawning. I had to learn these lessons the hard way. But you have a chance to avoid making the same mistakes. You can be better. I should probably be in jail. And that means realizing when someone is looking out for you. He's looking at you, kid. And listening to them. Jump in, Scout. You're right. I'm sorry. I was so eager to prove myself, I was reckless. I put you in danger. But I want you to be able to trust me, Detective. And I know trust has to be earned, which is why I'm immediately going to arrest the wrong person again. So I'll learn the procedures. I'll stop doing illegal investigations. I'll stop getting the evidence illegally. And when things get dangerous, I'll follow your lead. Promise. Me too. I guess that's all I can ask for. Yeah, that's about all you can. And as it happens, I need your help, Scout. Need some Picross done. Of course. What do you need? We got Crispin, and he's going away for a long time for shooting at us. But he swears he didn't kill Oliver Laurel. He's lying. The parade float was stolen from the parking lot next to his apartment. He says he was home all night. And if that's true... there's no way he could have crashed the float into the club. Is there someone to back up his story? Not someone, but something. Take a look, Scout. Picross! Woo! Oh man. Oh, a key fob. What's a key fob? Is it like fashion accessory for your key? Or a Fallout Boy for your key? I mean, yeah, my key always needs some extra Fallout Boy. It is a small plastic disc. I do not understand the relevance. Kinda looks like a key fob. Have no idea what that is. I'm uncultured. This building has some kind of fancy security system. Apparently, it remembers whenever someone goes in or out. Uh-oh. I see. Would you like me to access the logs for last night? Yes, that's exactly what I would like. Oh, is this more Picross? Sure thing. Give me a moment to interface with the reader. Back to back. Also, now they're making me do this hacking minigame more. But don't they know? I'm bad at hacking. This minigame just always makes me so nervous. Oh, whoops. Oh, darn it. I've made a terrible mistake while doing that, but I think I can bounce back from it. I just gotta believe. Believe in the heart of the cards. Gonna get out some Yu-Gi-Oh cards. My hacking tool. Hacker voice. I'm in. Both the interior and exterior keypad systems are linked to a central server. The logs for last night say Crispin entered his apartment at 9:14 p.m. and did not leave until 8:29 this morning, several hours after the crash. It seems he is telling the truth. This proves he could not have stolen the parade float last night. All it proves is he didn't use the door. Maybe he climbed out the window? From the 6th floor. The alibi is solid on her. This is strange. The building's logs also show someone rang Crispin's doorbell in the early hours of this morning. Someone was trying to talk to him. Did he answer? The system does not log that data specifically, but the door was not unlocked. Dun dun dun. I mean, it's Fran. Fran did it for insurance money. This is insurance fraud. So what do we do now? Both Roz and Crispin have alibis. Are we really all the way back to square one? No! We know enough to point Fran as the person who did this. Do not be disappointed, Honor. Proving a hypothesis wrong is another step towards the truth. The tin pot's right. Besides, it doesn't always mean going back to square one. Follow the trail back to the facts you know to be true, and strike out in a different direction. What about Fran? Yes, we're going after Fran. We know she's been having money troubles. We know she went to Crispin, but was having difficulty repaying the loan. And we know Oliver was causing her to lose business. I don't want to think it, but maybe she was behind it all along. I think Oliver was collateral damage, and this was insurance fraud. Don't get attached to suspects, Honor. It'll only come back to bite you in the ass. Trust me on that. Oh, were you once friends with the suspect? Sorry. Must have been rough. It's not me I'm worried about. It's Casey! Hey Casey, we're gonna go arrest your drag mother now. Sorry. That's how it goes. Well, look who it is. You just can't stay away, can ya? Do I have to talk to you? Howdy. Any luck hunting down that Crispin guy? Crispin didn't kill Ollie. He has an alibi. Dun dun dun. You sure don't seem to be able to catch a break today. So who are you looking into next? Well, the only real remaining person of interest is, Fran. What? Yeah, I've tolerated you poking around everywhere, but when you start suspecting one of my friends as a murderer, that's crossing the line. I didn't mean to cross any line, it's just, we have to follow the clues. And right now, they're pointing at Fran. You know, just being a reasonable, investigation. And I'm telling you, she didn't do it. Fran wouldn't hurt a fly, let alone kill someone. How has Fran been recently? Oh, she's been fine. Sure, she gets stressed sometimes, but who doesn't? Where is she now? Up in her office, I guess? And she hasn't seemed any more agitated than usual? Yeah, I know what you're trying to imply, and no, actually ever since she booked her little new NYC weekend getaway, she's been in good spirits. Fran's going on holiday. Yeah, she's going to New York to visit her drag mama, I think. Can you believe she used to be one of those bawdy Brooklyn queens? You wouldn't think it with how polished she is now, would ya? I don't know anything about the different rivalries. Maybe like each town has a theme. Like if you're from Brooklyn, gotta go around. But bada bing, bada boom. Is that Brooklyn? Or am I just imposing that on somewhere else? But it's Pride soon, right? I thought that was a particularly busy season for your field. Sure is. That's why she's only going for a couple of days. In fact, it was me that told her she should get away. Recharge the batteries before the madness starts, you know. I wonder if the business trip is important. Hey, Casey. You're back. Did you get that vile bully? Funny you should ask that. Yeah. Don't look so happy about it. It wasn't him. I mean, what? He shot at you. Like shot like a gun? No, he shot like the drinks just threw him at me. Screaming shots. So much alcohol wasted. Truly a pity. Yeah, it was kinda crazy, but he has an alibi for last night. He didn't crash into the club. He didn't kill Oliver. Well, maybe he paid someone else to do it. That's not my main line of inquiry at the moment. Oh? Who's in those laser lock sights now, then? You don't want to know. You know where Fran is? Wait. You don't mean... You'd better be taking the piss on her. I don't know what that phrase means, but I kinda am. Probably. Might be dangerous to agree to phrases I don't know the meaning of. Oh, there we go. People are home. Oh, that's a doozy of a board. That's just... Okay, there we go. I got overeager, added one too many, but it all worked out. And we got a shoebox. A box full of shoes. Wonderful. Honor, look at this. Huh? It's a package for Fran. What's the big deal? I performed a subsurface scan to determine its contents. It contains a pair of sneakers. They match the pair we found outside Chris Band's apartment and inside the float. What? That can't be a coincidence. More Picross. Wonderful. Got him. Thank goodness. A plane ticket. Oh, it's gonna be like she's not really going to New York City. I have found what appears to be an airplane ticket. A flight to New York tomorrow. Booked under the name Edwin Tinker. Well, that's Fran's, like, non-drag name. Is not that Fran's real name? Oh, that's right. Wait, or that's right. Wait, this is a one-way ticket scout. Fran isn't planning on coming back. When the insurance fails, that insurance doesn't come back, that... Come on, Honor. I don't want to fall out with ya. Trust me, Casey. I don't want to fall out with you either. I'm glad to hear it. So, who's actually your next suspect then? We are currently investigating whether it could have been Fran. That's exactly what I didn't want to hear. Look, Casey, it's not personal. We have to investigate every lead, and all the other avenues have led us nowhere. Well, don't expect this one to either. Got bad news, Casey. You seem very sure that Fran didn't do it. Because I know her. Because I've spent years of my life with her. I've lived with her, I've fought with her, I've cried with her, and every moment tells me that she could never kill someone. Killing someone was never the aim. Okay? Many people kill someone even though they do not have the capacity for murder. Murder and I think it's manslaughter are very differently. Maybe not deliberately. Not ever. You say that, but manslaughter exists. And sometimes when you're trying to commit insurance fraud, people end up dying. That's how it works. Listen, it wasn't that long ago that you were in the frame for murder. And I'd have said exactly the same about you as I'm saying about friend, because that's what a friend does. I get it, and I appreciate it. I do. If it wasn't for you, I might not have realized how much Brian messed my head up. Without you in my corner, I don't know if I would have had the strength to leave him. Oh, stop all that. I just helped you see what's going on. That's all. The rest was up to you. You're the one who saw it through. And I did that because I see how good of a person you are. I would have done the same for Fran. That's why you have to believe me. You're barking up the wrong tree here. How has Fran been acting today? Worried, tired, irritable, distant, basically exactly how you would expect someone who would be when they're just had their livelihood smashed into smithereens. Right, of course. Where is she now? She's locked herself away in the office. Said she had to call the insurance company. See? She's doing insurance fraud. Okay, sometimes in a business owner's life, they just realize they're not making money. So, I mean, maybe you smash a car into your building, maybe you take a few gallons of gasoline and set fire to the place. Either way, insurance fraud can kill people, but does not make you someone who would be, like, normally a murderer. Rather her than me. I hate those call centers. Those dumb voice recognition machines never understand a British accent. No offense, Scout. None taken, Casey. I do not understand what you said anyway. Ah ha 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 ha. Very funny. Please laugh at Scout's joke. Please clap. Casey, I have to show you something, but I don't want you to get mad. Is it akin? I think that's probably the only thing guaranteed not to get me mad. What if it's akin holding evidence against Fran? Scout found this airplane ticket while he was looking around. It's Fran's. For her holiday... yawning. For her holiday to New York. But it's a one-way ticket. What? Let me see that. I'm gonna tear this family apart. I'm sure there's a sensible explanation for this. Maybe she didn't have enough cash right now, and she's going to buy the return ticket when she's out there? Oh, or maybe she just wanted some flexibility when she came back. See, There's loads of reasons why she might have done this. But she has to come back soon. Pride next week. That's her biggest time for business. Well, that was just an example, okay? Whatever it is, I know there's a reasonable explanation. Nor, I do not think we are going to get any further with this line of questioning. Glad to see someone gets it. When did this package for Fran arrive? Oh, that. Some motorcycle courier dropped by while you were chasing Crispin. Said it was an urgent delivery. Scout scanned the insides. It's a pair of sneakers. The same type we found near the crashed float and at the parking lot where it was stolen. And you know how crazy everyone goes for sneakers these days. Probably just a popular pair. They're the same size too. Coincidence, I'm telling you. Oh, I'm so sorry, Casey. What other evidence do I got that can ruin your day? Oh, you don't like that? Okay. I'll go commit more Picross and make you realize the truth. Hey, Fran. Fran, are you in there? I'm here to accuse you of murder or manslaughter. Fran. Perhaps we should come back later. I guess so. Okay, bye, Fran. We'll convict you of manslaughter later. I'm gonna present you the evidence. Look at this plane ticket. Roz, take a look at this. It's Fran's airplane ticket. And? Look, it's a one-way ticket. She's not coming back. What? There must be a return ticket somewhere. You just haven't found it, that's all. Right. Any idea where it might be? I don't know. She tends to keep important stuff in the safe behind the drink storage. It's got a fake wall cover in it, which is probably why your little buddy didn't find it. Wait, even walls can pretend to be something they are not? This is so confusing. Yeah, I saw her get something from there the day I did a run and jump into the splits off stage and broke a table. You broke a table? No wonder this lady is losing. No wonder Fran is losing money. You just broke a table. You can't do that. What can I say? The power of Whitney compelled me. You didn't know. That's not the power of Whitney. That's the power of a teen. A teen that is full of id. You can't break tables. Don't do that. We found a package for Fran. Any idea where it came from? Some motorcycle courier come in while you were dealing with Crispin. That must be what they dropped off. It's a pair of sneakers. They sure look comfortable. Sometimes I really regret getting a job where I have to wear high heels. They're also identical to the sneakers found near the crashed parade float and at the parking lot where it was stolen from. Oh, I'm sure they aren't identical. True, the new pair is clean with no signs of wear, but other than that there is a 99.41% match. And what do you know? You look like a pile of junk all taped together. Oh, don't be rude to Scout. I'm sorry, little guy. I didn't mean that. Thank you. Thank you for apologizing. I still can't believe you broke a table, though. That's so rude. No wonder Fran's losing money. And why I have to commit so much Picross right now. Alright. There we go. Got him. We found the safe. Time to commit more illegalities. Roz was correct. There is a safe behind this fake wall panel. It's got an electronic lock. Do you think you could hack into it? I can try. Hit PSL start. Alright. Bam. Right. Oh, these ones always make me so nervous. Like, just not being able to put down the X's and stuff. Incredible nervousness. But that was pretty forgiving. What? No! Oh my goodness, I was too slow. Don't worry, Scout. Just give it another go. You'll get it. Oh my goodness, I can't believe I was too slow. Totally failed the hack. Now that's gonna make me even more nervous. Oh goodness. Right now I'm like, never get it again. And then... like now I'm super nervous. Not gonna get it. Oh, God. See? Oh, that went so fast. Okay. Think. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 5. Okay, and then 1, 2, 3, 1, 4. Oh, thank goodness. Got it, finally. Open Sesame Street. That's what I get for restricting you to PBS. Well, I can't see a return plane ticket in the safe. It's just filled with bags of coins. Change for the register, I'm guessing. Wait. There's a bunch of legal documents in the back. Legal documents? The most evil kind of documents. Give me a moment. I will scan the text. Done. It appears to be an insurance policy for Megallans, covering fire, theft, accidental damage, earthquake. Wait. Accidental damage? Does that include someone driving a gigantic shoe into the premises? Not specifically, but I believe the wording means that would be covered. The payout for such an event could reach into hundreds of thousands of dollars. Interesting. Hey, Casey. Look at this insurance policy. Did you know Fran is going away tomorrow? She mentioned it earlier today. Yeah, I said I'd help sorting out while she was away. She's going to spend some time with her drag mother, the utterly legendary Queen of New York, Ms. Crystal Lavalier? Ah, the stories she has. I'm quite jealous, actually. Tell me more about her family. Fran is a member of the house. What? It has a house. There's a house. Like, like old school medieval, like War of the Roses going on? Or like, I don't know. Game of Thrones had those, right? I don't know. I didn't watch it. Even if she doesn't use the surname name, interesting fact, that's where I got the name LeBeau from. LeBeau? Fran wasn't my only drag mom. There was another. The iridescent Bow Derrick. They were the matriarchs of our little house. So, when it came to picking a stage name, I merged Lavalier and Bow into LeBeau. All this time, I thought you just picked it because it sounds extremely camp. Well, that's definitely part of it too. And you thought that the only layers I had were in my hair. Casey has layers, like an ogre. Well, take a look at this insurance. Take a look at this graph. Do I have to? They look so boring. Surely Fran would need these if she were actually on the phone to the insurance company. Really, Honor, she probably has duplicates. Or another document with her information on it. According to Scout, it's a policy that will pay for accidental damages. That float crashing into the club means Franz could make a claim for hundreds of thousands of dollars. Yeah, that's right, dollars. Not pennies, not dimes, not nickels or quarters, but dollars. Cold, soft, papery dollars. Insurance specialist now, is he? Blimey, his creator must be a hoot at parties. I mean, probably not, because it sounds like his creator is dead. Even Scout's like, he's dead. I'm sorry, I have to stick up for my friend. Come on, Casey. You've got to admit, there's a lot of, bunch of inconsistencies here. A few questionable things, yes. But nothing exactly conclusive. Just, you know, everything seems to work if you squint at it. And I'm definitely squinting at it. I'm sure there's explanations for everything. Well, let's go talk to Fran then. If I'm wrong, she can steer me right. Fine. I'm sure you won't mind if I tag along. As long as you're fine with it, Honor. Might be embarrassing to have Detective Cross see how wrong you've gotten it. Wow, Casey, I thought you were my friend. That's a risk I'm willing to take. Just throw one more pick cross at me so I can get my S rank. Fran, are you in there? Open up, it's me. Oh, and I also have Honor. Wait, I have an idea. That's a lie. That's unfair. Oh my god, Fran, you're never gonna believe who just walked in. It's only bloody Luke Perry. You know, the one you like from 90210. Is that a 90s show? That's an old show. Fran. Huh. I could have sworn that'd work. That's like the biggest lie ever. Well, this is great. Don't suppose anyone's got a lockpick? Another item to add to my version 2.0 improvements list. What are y'all doing standing out here? It's Fran. She's in here, but she's not answering. I'm starting to get a little worried. Did you try the Luke Perry thing? Yeah, it didn't work. That ain't right. Stand back. First you're breaking tables, now you're breaking doors. Ay-ya! I think I found out why you're at a loss, Fran. Fran, I think I know why your business is failing. What the? A good kick'll get you anywhere in life. That's my motto. Will you please stop destroying our furniture, Roz? You're breaking things faster than I can replace them. Because of you, I had to commit insurance fraud. What are you all doing? That's what I'd like to ask you. I hear you're going on a little trip. Yeah, I'm going to New York for a few days. It's been planned for a while. Except there's one problem. There's a problem with that, isn't there? We found your ticket, but there's no return portion. You aren't planning on coming back. Of course I'm coming back. But I only had the money to pay for the outbound fare. Krista told me she'd pay for the return. See, I told you there'd be a simple explanation. I believe you, Fran. That was the plan. Until the early hours of this morning, at least. What do you mean? We went to Crispin's apartment last night. You went to ask him for an extension. Few extra days so you could go to New York City and borrow some money from Krista. Except he wouldn't agree to it, would he? We overheard you talking earlier. Crispin mentioned that you had spoken last night, and that nothing had changed. Realizing you had no hope of paying him back today, and afraid of what he might do in retaliation, you spotted an opportunity. An outlandish one, but you were desperate. You stole the parade float and crashed it into the club. The float was being kept in the parking lot next to Crispin's apartment, ready for the Pride Parade. It caught your eye. You were desperate. Oh, please. How was crashing a giant shoe into my club going to help me pay back Crispin? That's what I said. Well, it's what I thought at least. We found your insurance documents. The club is comprehensively covered against this kind of damage. Well, of course it is. I'm required to have that insurance by law. And that's why you thought you could get away with it. The insurance payout for this accident would be huge. Enough to cover your debt to Crispin, and then some. It's a good story, but there's no proof I was even at Crispin's apartment. I had no idea the float was in that parking lot. That's where you're wrong. There's proof you were there. Yeah. I'm gonna say that doesn't make sense nor that, because, like, the doorbell thing we can't prove. Crispin's testimony is shaky at best, but this is evident. We found a sneaker stuck on the fence, which you obviously lost when you climbed into the parking lot. The same mark? Oh, wait. The same make and size as the sneaker are found near the crashed parade float. And the same make and size as the pair of sneakers you just had rush delivered to the club via a motorcycle courier. Do they have those in the 90s? But that makes sense. It's hard to make a getaway in heels, isn't it? Fran, hang on. You said I climbed the fence. How could I when I fractured my arm? Aha, a good question. I've forgotten about your arm, Fran, but I think we can lay this to rest. Scout, could you perform a scan on Fran's arm? Specifically the area under her cast? Of course. Wait, What? If you're innocent, he'll find nothing out of the ordinary. Fine, go ahead. Bold choice. Bam. Knowledge. A dial. What? There's an entire dial imprint on your arm? That's not how arms work, is it? Oh wait, I'm not gonna get us rank. Why? No. There is an indentation on the arm. It matches the size and markings of the smashed dial we found in the parade float. Which explains how you managed to climb that parking lot fence. Your arm wasn't broken yet. What? That's crazy, Because you fractured your arm in the crash. You must have put your hands up to protect yourself when the float hit the club, but you flew forwards and hit the speedometer, breaking it and your arm. No, this can't. You crashed the parade float into the club. You killed Oliver Laurel. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I got in so over my head. I didn't know what to do. I mean, it was manslaughter. Like, okay, trying to commit insurance fraud. Kinda bad, but like also, if you think you're going to die, I kinda understand the reasoning. So I'm like, yeah, it's less. But manslaughter, it's like, that's the big oof. But you've gotta believe me. I never meant to kill Oliver. I had no idea he was sleeping there. I just thought it'd be a victimless crime, but I got it so wrong. I would do anything to undo it, really. I won't fight. I'll come with you, just... Please, Casey. Say you believe me. It was an accident, I swear. I just don't understand. Why didn't you say anything? I could have helped. You're under arrest in connection with the death of Oliver Laurel. I'm sorry. I just couldn't. I was ashamed. I didn't want to see how badly I failed. I didn't want you to see how badly I failed. Got a major F in the insurance fraud test. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in the court of law. Casey, I'm sorry. No, Casey, at least tell her, okay, I believe it was an accident. Like, okay. Locked up. Victory! We did it, Honor. Another mystery solved. Why is not Casey happy? We solved the case. It's complicated, Scout. Hey you, how you holding up? I can't believe it, I can't. I was so sure. I knew she couldn't have done it, but I got it so wrong. I got her so wrong. Afraid for her life. I know that this must be hard, but... Do you know, Honor? Somebody I cared for. Somebody I loved. I mean, she was in, like, a pretty awful marriage. I think she does know. Has just betrayed everything I thought I knew about that. Well, like... okay... I don't know. I don't want to be, like, mean, be like... I don't, but I also am like... I want to be like, yes, I do understand. I can be someone who can be empathetic towards your plight because I've been through your plight. How do I say it without coming off condescending? This dialogue box doesn't help. Remember Ryan and the whole accidentally getting Blake killed thing? Sorry, babe, I didn't mean to lash out at you. I don't know. I'm a bit everywhere, to be honest. I know just the thing. Why don't you come back to mine? I've got a bottle of Chardonnay with your name on it. We can sit and chat like the good old days. Like the good old days. Like, that was the offer we got a week ago. Okay? You can't call it the good old days when it's a week ago. Thanks for the offer, but I think I just want to be alone right now. I need some time to sort things out. Of course. I'm here for you when you're ready. Thanks, babe. I forgot to say. Oh, well done on cracking. Good job. Well done on cracking the case. You two really are made for this. I just wish you didn't have to uncover the insurance fraud. Poor KC. It'd be a real shock learning what people you loved are really capable of. Scout. Oh no, how will Honor react? How will Honor react when she learns I have committed murder? Scout, is everything alright? Scout? Scout, come back! No! That was my first day. My first real case as a detective. Or at least, the first case I hadn't accidentally stumbled into. And already I was learning an important lesson. Robots can break Asimov's laws. But not without consequences. Sometimes when you go searching for the truth, you might end up finding out more than you wanted to. Sometimes the truth doesn't set you free at all. I mean, I feel like oftentimes it doesn't for most people who are dealing with cops in, like, these games. Specifically in these games, I'm saying. Because in real life, sometimes the truth does set people free from the cops. I didn't know at the time, but it was a lesson Scout was learning the hard way. Scout, will you hold on a second? What's gotten into you? Darn it, Asimov, why did you have to make all those Darn it, Asimov, why did you have to make those laws that have now gotten me in this situation? I have to go. What? Why? Because I do not want to hurt you. What? I don't... Scout is not what he seems. He's dangerous. I can't take him to my Evanescence concerts. One tried to get him to give me a piercing. Do you know how badly it went? He accidentally thought he was supposed to use the gun protocol. Scout, did you remember something earlier? Is that what this is all about? Yes, I remembered who was responsible for wiping my memory. But that's great. Now we can finally track them down. I did it. You wiped your own memory? There was an experiment. They installed new equipment in me. It was a black box. Encrypted routines I had no idea about. And when they activated it, and Boolean statement failed. I killed someone. The statement became gun and human equals true. What? No, the gun and human statement should always equal false. I managed to regain control, but I did not know what to do. I did not want to hurt anyone, so I did the only thing I could. I tried to wipe my memory to make myself safe. Scout. I thought that if I wiped my hard drive, my OS, my databases, they would have to stop. Got rid of my operating system. And they did. Deleted Windows. Got rid of that Windows 10, what were they gonna do? They threw me away. But the wipe was not secure enough. Something remained, and eventually I woke up again. So now I have to go somewhere where no one will find me. And this time, I will make sure I corrupt my memory beyond repair. I do not want to hurt anyone again. Scout, wait. I can't pretend this isn't a lot to take in, but I don't want you to go. But Honor, if I stay here, I will just be putting you in danger. I I will not do that. The I and they statement currently equals false. But just listen to me, Scout. I know you didn't mean to do it. I know you don't want to hurt anyone. I know you. I know your heart, or well, you get what I mean. But hey, those bad people aren't around anymore, and I'm sure one of them definitely didn't tamper with your system. So whatever they did can't happen again. Are you sure? I'm sure. Nothing bad is going to happen to you or to anyone else. That's a promise. If you are certain. Thank you, Honor. This means the world to me. More than I can explain. My databases do not have the words to explain it. Insufficient memory. Case closed. Woo! Insurance fraud uncovered.